time to rev it up and roll with America's premier motorcycle talk show. Open Road Radio is on the air with Gina Woods and other guest hosts. And now, with riding on their minds, here's your hosts of Open Road Radio.
Woo! All right. It is Open Road Radio live from Daytona Beach Bike Week 2023 with our co-host Penny FXR from Full Throttle Law Studios in Viva Las Vegas.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, lady, what's going on? Well, I gotta tell you what, it is sweltering out here. It's hot. It's amazing. There's bikes. There's action. There's all kinds of great stuff going on. We have been involved in the last 4 days with the Sons of Speed, brought to you by Northern Tool and Equipment. Man, what a great time, Penny.
How did your son do?
Well, you know what? Jake did awesome. You know, he didn't like place, but he's riding against some of the most coolest, awesomest racers, Josh Owens, eBay Jake. I mean, holy Christmas, stuff was going on and it was going fast, girlfriend. There he is. And yeah, we had just such a great time. You know, Sons of Speed is so amazing. And thanks to Northern Tools and Equipment, really brought it up to par this year, making sure that riders were safe. And a lot of things were a little bit more organized. You know, we call it the outlaw racing, and it's really kind of cool like that. New Symrna Speedway is a great location, great speedway, old school, and you just have a lot of great teams that are a part of it. Graybeard Racing, you got Moonshiner Crazy Chalk, you got Billy Lane, you got Psychosaurus, you got Fast Freddy, Tom Banks. I mean, all of the cool cats were in the house.
Sure wish
all the cool cats were in the house, except you. We missed you.
I know. I miss you guys too. That's all right.
Next we wish you were there.
Yeah. And how's Billy Lane doing? He plays a big role in these races, correct?
Billy Lane is doing great. I think he absolutely loved what happened. You know, we had a little tragedy at the end, but all is good. People are alive and ready to rock and roll for next year or this coming May when we do it again at in Tennessee. Yeah. But I got to tell you what, Penny, it's just it's very family moto. You know, Jenny Bass, Thelma, all these wicked women, Jody Perowitz, all these wicked women out there.
Yeah. I saw that little girl. Her name was Harley out on her little bike on the track.
Oh my God. Oh, so she is Bubba Blackwell's daughter, right? And she went, it's like 7 a.m. I just got up. I'm making coffee, you know, outside the trailer. And her mother's watching her and she's following her. And she's just like, she goes down the fair lane and then whips around, gets on the track and going down. We're like, what? It was amazing.
For sure, boy. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Really great time. We had Jason out there emceeing all day. We had great celebrities out there like Chuck from Alice Cooper's band. I mean, there was just a lot of cool cats. Barbie the Welder was out there. Love you, Barbie. Nice. Just a lot of great people, a lot of great fun. And awesome. It was amazing to be there.
And
we only missed you.
We have the title sponsor coming up in an interview soon, like any minute now, right?
Absolutely. With no further ado, let's bring on Cerise from Northern Tool and Equipment. I got to speak with him down there, but every time we went to interview him, the loudspeaker would come on and the motorcycles were going. And it's like, you know what? We have to do this live. And I'm so excited that he's live with us. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Open Road Radio. Great to have you.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you for the warm welcome. Nice to meet you again, Penny.
You too. Absolutely.
And Gina, you were mentioning celebrities. Kyle Petty was one of them too.
Kyle, of course, Kyle Petty.
That's awesome.
And they did a live broadcast, powered by Northern Tool and Equipment as well, which was a real fun opportunity for so many people that didn't get to be there that got to.
That's awesome.
Did an amazing job.
Why did you guys even decide to? I mean, I know the connection. I mean, obviously, all the tools that you have are all the tools that those guys need. Being on the front line at the racetrack, my son is racing, my ex is racing. Being on the front, we're with Graybeard Racing. Being on the front line, we know the importance of having those tools. Man, I mean, if you don't have tools on the front line, you're nothing at the races. Tell us why you got involved.
Yeah, we've been, as a company, we've supported what we call skill solvers for over 40 years. These are folks who do the tough jobs. These are people who are serious DIY, people who know how to create things, how to maintain things, how to build things. And when we got a chance to talk to Billy Lane and what he's trying to do, he's building a community which is all our people. These are folks that we associate with. These are folks that we help every single day. The people who are doing vintage bike racing are building things every day. They are using our tools. They are working hard to put things back and enjoy as a hobby what a lot of our customers do. So we wanted to get close with this effort and make sure we have a chance to bring this, even though it's happening in one place, Daytona Beach or New Symrna Raceway. We wanted to have an opportunity for everybody in the country to see this live. So for the first time, we have the ability to stream this live on YouTube, live on DirecTV's streaming channel. And that allows us to get this word out that this is a fantastic event that Billy and his team have put together. And they are working so hard with all of the teams. And this is our opportunity to showcase the work that they do. Every bike is a work of art. Every bike is a work of labor. And that requires, as Gina, you said, the tools that we have, that we want to be able to provide to all of these people.
So important.
And that's why we believe this is a connection that we've had with a lot of people who work hard in their hobbies, work hard in their day jobs, where they work hard to get and make things. It's a perfect connection, perfect partnership for us.
So, I'm pronouncing it correctly. Is it Suresh? Correct.
Suresh.
Okay. How long has Northern Tools been in business?
We've been in business since 1981.
Nice.
We are family owned, and it's second generation that owns the business now. I'm the first outsider to run the company. And I became CEO in 2020, in April 2020.
Awesome.
Cerise, was it?
Go ahead.
Cerise, was it your father?
No, it was. I'm an employee. So the two owners are Ryan and Wade Cotula, and their father Don Cotula started the company in 1981. And he started the company with one product, an innovative product called log splitter, but it was a log splitter that could be made into a kit and shipped to anywhere in the United States. And if you think about what was happening in the 80s, it was the height of oil crisis, and people were cutting down logs for heat, for a lot of other things, and the log splitter did great. This was shipped from a garage in Minnesota to all over the country.
Log lumberer.
Yeah, but this allowed people, it's really helped people who had no exposure to how to cut logs, how to cut wood, to actually cut wood.
That's awesome.
And from one item, we sell 110,000 items right now. We have 130 retail stores in 23 states. but we have a very
Heck
active
yeah!
online business. We about 35% of our sales comes from our e-commerce website.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Shipped
Very
to
nice.
all 50 states.
So, did you get to see the races? Were you able to be in Daytona for the races?
Oh my God, he
Very
was
much.
on the front line.
Yes,
Oh,
I was
awesome.
very much there. I've ridden bikes through my young days and until very recently, and I almost felt like I got to get on the track myself.
That's what I was
Maybe in the
gonna ask
future.
you.
We almost
Maybe in
got
the
him on the track
Yeah, I
in
was
a
gonna
dune
ask if
buggy.
racing was in your future or not. So that's awesome.
Yeah, the
Very
other thing we were really
Yeah,
fortunate, and Gina, I think you did talk to them, is the students that we have a program called Tools for Trade, and through this program we work with high schools which have a CTE program, which is Career and Technical Education, and allows high school students to get exposed to careers in the trades. We provide equipment. We work with about 15 to 20
well,
schools each year, and provide them new equipment that they can use and get to learn new trades and eventually get exposed to our customers who are tradespeople as well.
That's awesome.
you know what? I've got to tell you, Trace, that is one of the most important things for me. In broadcasting live on radio for 26 years, I've always had interns, and I asked him, I was like, "Well, what about your internship program?" He's like, "We don't call it the internship program; we call it the Tools for Trade." And I'm like, "Perfect! I love that." And that's so important because I have interns that call me back 10 years later, like, I'm at WJKLU right now. And I'm like, what? And, just because we taught them, they have expanded and they call me back to tell me what they're doing. It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. So I so appreciate that you're teaching and have a program for young men and women to be involved. I think that's what we need to do. We need to bring the next generation in to everything that we're doing. And I commend you for that. That's one of the best thing I thought that you guys were doing, aside from all the great power tools, which I would like all of them.
Well,
Just by the way.
well, and there is kind of a lack of this generation getting into trades. So it's really good that you're participating in that, because we do need to get this generation. We got to get them more hands-on.
Yeah, Penny, you're absolutely right. I mean, right now there is about 3 million trades jobs that are open, that are going unfilled because there aren't enough kids who are ready to take that on. And then when we look at people who are 55 and over who are in the profession, there's another 5 million. So we know they are getting close to retirement. So this gap is going to only expand. And this is not one where we can have someone else do this for us, or we ship it off to another country to do it for us. This is work we do with our own hands on site. And if we don't train the next generation, we all are going to miss out on this very soon. So
Absolutely.
what we are doing is connecting the students with the best equipment they can get, the new ones that we donate in their schools, and then also connect them with our customers who these kids can job shadow with or do internships with, and then get a sense of what alternative opportunities exist while they are in school.
Yes.
We're not against the 4-year degree program. We just want high school students to be exposed to all options they have, and then they can choose what path they want to follow, because
Absolutely.
this is a very
Absolutely.
lucrative opportunity that many are not even exposed to today.
Yeah, for sure.
And
For sure.
you know what, Sharice, I think that as well as I do that the college thing has declined slightly because of the trade schools, and more kids want to have more hands-on jobs than going into college these days. And I think that you're offering them a perfect opportunity to be able to do that. So we appreciate that you're doing that, bringing the next generation up. We appreciate that you're being a part of vintage motorcycle racing, because it's very passionate to my heart. And I just love it. What is your next, what are your 2023, 2024 goals? And what's your next events?
We are absolutely with Billy Lane to make sure that we support him and this effort for the next few years. And as part of that,
Yeah,
we're going to
because
help
Billy
build
Lane's
out.
just a cool cat.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's amazing. He's amazing, and what he's trying to do is so cool. I mean, it's bringing a lot of like-minded people together, and we are absolutely comfortable with that kind of family atmosphere that he's building.
I love that. I
Right?
love that you guys are, because they
Yep.
call it outlaw racing for a reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little bit more freeform. And, that's so nice. Otherwise, we could go to the, International Speedway. But what we're doing at New Smyrna, Tennessee, and Biketoberfest is just so cool. And now you guys are a part of it is amazing. We really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Well, and it's grassroots racing. What your
It's the
average person
backbone.
can relate
It's
to.
the backbone.
Right. It is the
It is.
backbone.
It is.
Absolutely.
And you asked us about our plans. Outside of this, we are opening retail stores. We're opening 10 to 15 retail stores each year, and that'll add on
Nice.
to our base of 130. And when we go into a new retail area, that's when we work with schools in that area as well. So we will continue to expand our Tools for Trade program alongside expanding our retail footprint.
Awesome.
You
That's
guys are
great.
amazing. Woo! Thumbs up for Northern Tool and Equipment. Love you guys. Rock on. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We tried to get him like 3 or 4 times. He was so awesome. He was
Thank
coming
you
down
for
to the
having me on
pit
the show. I
and
really
everything.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it was
really
good to meet you.
appreciate you. And we look
Nice to
forward
meet
to
you,
seeing
Penny.
you again in Tennessee.
Thank you, Gina. Will do.
Thank you so much.
Right. Bye-bye.
Hey, we want to say hello to some of our listeners tonight. Mark, hey, have fun. Enjoy the great show. Thank you so much, Mark. Great to see you on here. Colleen, hey, girl. See you soon. I wish you were here in Florida. And guys, why don't you guys stay tuned? We have something coming up next. Penny, what do we have coming up next?
What we have coming up next
after
is
this, we've got, oh my gosh,
we have Marilyn Stemp. We have All Kids Bikes. We got all kinds of great stuff coming up.
it was a great event this morning. I mean, just fantastic. Always, anything Marilyn puts on is pretty damn cool.
That's for sure.
All the cool cats show up. So stay tuned and find out who we're talking to. And we appreciate you all. Give it a like, give it a share. Carla, mwah. Great to see you. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Law we practice is personal injury law. Specifically, we represent injured bicyclists and injured motorcyclists. My partner and myself have been practicing for 27 years. We know as a firm how to work together.
Because we focus only on motorcycle crashes and bicycle crashes, we are used to not only the dynamics of how the crashes happen, but we're also used to dealing with the biases of the insurance adjusters that want to put the blame on our clients.
While some products fix problems, Andrews solves them. With nearly 50 years of passion, precision, and high performance, Andrews Products changes the world of motorsports. Engineered and manufactured in-house, Andrews excels by using aircraft steel, then machining to the closest industry tolerances. If you need powerful cams, gears, and transmissions for your ride that are proudly made in America, use Andrews Products. Contact AndrewsProducts.com or call our tech line Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 847-759-0190. How can you tell if somebody actually cares? Look at their actions. At Full Throttle Law, we are all about protecting riders. That means we don't just organize rides, we take action to keep riders safe. We have sponsored or created over 20 safety-focused events in the past year alone. Emergency response classes, first aid courses, riding seminars, track days, garage nights, and fundraisers for local independent charities like Biker Down. Any law firm can help you get a settlement if you get hurt, but we're already on the road with you, doing everything we can to make sure we all get home safe at the end of the ride. If you've been hurt in any kind of accident, tell your smartphone to call Full Throttle Law. We ride together.
And we're back.
Hey, Charles, Colleen, Mark, Chuck. Thank y'all for watching so much. We are here with Penny FXR from the Full Throttle Law Studios, 1400 AM K Shop in Viva Las Vegas. You've got some events that you're going to talk about later on in the show?
I do. I got a few things coming up, that are a lot of fun. And obviously everybody's prepping for St. Patty's Day too. So
fantastic. And, we are like at opposite ends of the world right now. You're in Vegas. We're in Florida. I don't know. That's got to be like, I don't know, 2,800 miles, 3,200 miles away.
Right.
We can still talk tonight, so that's kind of nice.
And you're in a tank top and I'm in a sweater. How
right?
fair is that? It is not
oh my
fair.
God. And I'm sitting out here and I am, it's not so humid. It's just warm still. Like the days, you can't get away. We're at Destination Daytona with Andrew's products. And they are set up right next to us with JP Cycles, which we're going to talk with John Crotts later on. Oh, like the most famous person in Daytona in Florida. Great guy. We're right outside, but you can't get away in the afternoon sun. You can't get away from it no matter what. It is like, it like follows you around. You move over to this side of the tent and the sun's there. It's just warm. It's just warm. But bringing the sunshine back home to Chicago.
You're exactly 2,302 miles away from me to be exact.
Girl.
Thank you, Corey.
So we were at Marilyn's event this morning, and the Flying Piston Benefit Builders Breakfast stems from Darcy Betlach back in the day with Billy Lane. They had it on the side of the Destination Daytona, and Marilyn has evolved it into this amazing event with all the builders. No shame to Darcy because she had everybody there, but it was like old school, and now Marilyn's kind of refined it a little bit, and we just had a great time. So it's all about the allkidsbike.org. That's what all of the benefits and the mission for Christine.
Boy, those are some beautiful silent auction items, Gina. Those skateboards and the helmet, those are just beautiful.
Dude, last year I got one of those skateboards, $750. I think Robert Piana was going against me, and he was just raising the price, and I kept raising it. I had to get it. I think he nubbed me really good. Gloria was there. We're going to hear from Gloria in a few minutes. We had a great winner, one of the winners from the special ops bike that Jim Lynch and I built a year ago. That's going to be previewed in this. We have some really great fun stuff coming up. So if you please just tune in and check this out. Give it a like, give it a share. We appreciate that you're joining us on Motorcycle Mondays. And we're going to go to the interviews right now, Corey.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Stemp, and I'm here in the pavilion at Teddy Morris Harley Davidson during Bike Week, Daytona Bike Week 2023. And we have just wrapped up a fabulous event here. It was our third annual Flying Piston Builders Breakfast. We started these breakfasts, actually, there's a little history here. We started these in 2007, 8, 9. A friend of mine, Darcy Betlach, came up with the idea and decided it would be fun to get all of the custom builders together in one place. Well, things changed, people changed, and we didn't have breakfast for a couple of years. And then a couple of years ago, I spoke with Mandy and Shelley Rossmeyer, and they were kind enough to welcome us back to the pavilion where they originally started back in the day to have them again. And the whole concept behind the Flying Piston Builders Breakfast is that we bring all of our friends together in one place to raise money for a couple of awesome causes. One of those is an organization called Motorcycle Missions, and the other one is All Kids Bike. And All Kids Bike is near and dear to my heart, and I'll tell you why. All Kids Bike is a program of the Strider Education Foundation, and that organization is on a mission to teach every child how to ride a bicycle in kindergarten PE class. So not just ride a bicycle, but make it part of school, make it part of class, and it's beautiful because it's equal. Every child, every boy, every girl, it doesn't matter where you live, what your means are, every child learns to ride. And you might say, well, what's so important about riding a bicycle? Why does that matter? Lots and lots of reasons. So there's the health, the confidence, the autonomy that it gives a child. It was my first vehicle. I'm going to bet it was your first vehicle, your bicycle, right? But in addition to that, it gets kids outside doing something healthy, something active, and something good for them. So again, nothing wrong with that. But the reason that it's near and dear to my heart is that I love motorcycling. And I really believe that if we put children on bicycles when they're 5 or 6 years old, there's a much better chance they will ride a motorcycle when they become old enough.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so that's the whole idea, you know. We have friends in this industry who understand that inherently in their hearts. They want this industry to continue. All we did here was give them an excuse to come together and bid on like remarkable auction items like this Kirsch helmet, and it is signed by Rusty Wallace and Woody from the Chip and Gina Woods. Oh my God, it's just got every dignitary in the world on here. And there's an opportunity to get these one-off, one-of-a-kind items. Another thing we did this year, we had more than 20 one-off painted skateboard decks. Unique, never saw anything like them before, and we raised awesome money. And
Over $10,000, I heard.
Yes, I heard too.
Wow. Breakfast was only from 8:30 to 11. This was amazing.
And something I'll give a shameless plug, because our 9th annual Sturgis Builders Breakfast happens on August 6th at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip. And it's in the free access area of the chip, which means you can ride your bike in. Nobody buys a wristband to get in the chip. There's nothing complicated about it. We would, of course, like you to buy a $20 ticket to the breakfast, because that's how we fund the programs through All Kids Bike. And I know Gina knows the people from All Kids Bike, and she will make a point of letting them tell their story and their mission much better than I did right now. But we have actually
You did great.
Thank you. We bought programs and we actually delivered bikes to schools. And when you see these little 5-year-olds, come walking in the gym and they're like, bicycles, what is this about? And then you tell them, get on and ride. And the squealing and the smiles and the just craziness that ensues is just heartwarming, and it makes you want to keep doing it.
That's
So,
fantastic.
I'm delighted to have an opportunity to tell Gina my story. She's given me a little bully pulpit here for a minute. And
You're always the best. You're always my favorite. And you do such an amazing job here at the Flying Piston Benefit Breakfast for bikers, for kids, and for so many great causes. Marilyn, thank you so much.
thanks for letting me tell my story.
Hey, it's Open Road Radio, and we are so glad to be out here at the Flying Piston Builders Breakfast Benefit with allkidsbike.org.
I'm Lisa with All Kids Bike.
And I'm Ricky Rickards. We are here to help raise awareness to get every child in America to learn how to ride a bike in kindergarten PE class.
Right now we're at the Flying Pistons Benefit Breakfast, and today the proceeds from this event will go to a school here in Orlando, Catalina Elementary. So we're happy to be giving that program of 24 Strider balance bikes, 24 pedal kits, one teacher instructor bike, and everything needed to teach kids how to ride a bike in just 8 lessons.
Also this weekend we got going on our raffle. We have a giveaway bike that was built by Southern Country Customs with Rusty Wallace and the NASCAR Foundation. And that beautiful bike is going on Saturday at 3 p.m. for one lucky winner.
Woo!
$10 to enter. The winner does not need to be present to win. So please come on down, get your raffle tickets, or visit allkidsbike.org to purchase your tickets online.
Every donation teaches kids how to ride a bicycle. We're getting the next generation on 2 wheels. That's what it's all about.
So with your support, we can leave a legacy on 2 wheels.
I understand you have brand ambassadors worldwide.
Yes, we do. We have many ambassadors across the country. We're looking to add that program and really add some value to get some of our high-level ambassadors out there to our activations. We just got Kyle Petty on board as our national ambassador, so we're really looking forward to work with him, as well as Rusty Wallace as well. So definitely hit up allkidsbike.org to look at our ambassadors. sponsor list, but more importantly, to learn more about our program.
Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I'm with Gina Woods, and a bike that was built by Jim Lynch. We bought for charity. We're gonna auction it off, and it's either gonna go to Curing Kids Cancer, or Kids Rock the Nation, or Camp Boggy
Tell him to
Creek,
say
one of
his
our
name.
children's charities. And hopefully we raise a lot of money with this little bike, and it can save a life.
And who are you?
I'm Derek Ames. I race cars. We own Daytona State Jewelry. If you ever go down to New Symrna racetrack, look up turn 2, you'll see our billboard. You can't miss it. Daytona State Jewelry.
Derek, thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity, and we love you.
2 more minutes, so we're going to wrap up.
We are here with the prestigious Miss Gloria. And Gloria, welcome back to Daytona. How many times have you been here?
Well, the first time was 1951. I drove down from New Jersey, so figure it out yourself.
I can't believe the memory that you have. You know all of the dates in your head. I can't even remember yesterday, let alone tomorrow. But you got all the dates. Tell us a little bit about your lifestyle.
My lifestyle. Well, I never did anything for recognition. I just lived my life the way I wanted to, not realizing it meant anything. And everybody says I've been such an inspiration to them.
You have been.
But then I tell them they are an inspiration to me. So I just enjoyed my life like I wanted to, nothing for recognition. Like I
And
said.
you have your beautiful family behind you.
Yeah.
Great grandson.
Yeah.
Great first one.
I don't know. It'll take me a while to figure it out. So forget it.
I just said you had a great memory. Fantastic. Gloria, I understand that you have big plans to ride a motorcycle across the country. Still.
Yes, when I'm 100.
When you're 100 years old. And
Yeah.
where are you going to ride to?
From New Jersey, my home, in New Jersey to California.
Woo!
Where else would you want me to go?
From coast to coast. Gloria, worldwide. Are you going to be stopping at Sturgis?
Well, I'm in the Sturgis Hall of Fame, you know.
I know
So
you are.
I
was there.
I do make, oh, were you?
I was.
So I do make, quite a few trips to Sturgis. I'm probably on the way I will start, yes.
What are some of your, gosh, you have so much history. What's something that really stands out for you?
Stands out as far as what?
As in motorcycling.
Oh, in motorcycling. I think it's some wonderful people I have met. I have met hundreds of people. And I can't remember all the names and such. But,
If you did, I would give you an award.
Yes. So I've enjoyed, like I said, the friendships I have made through motorcycling and the life I had.
Gloria, you have done so much. What is the one thing you think you might want to still do?
That I might want to do? Well, my 100-year ride has been a big thing in my mind. And like I said, I don't do anything for recognition. I do it because I want to for myself.
That's amazing. You are a legend. You are amazing. You're a fantastic inspiration to so many women riders.
But I never wanted to ride a motorcycle.
Well, and I don't know how many people know that your grandparents had a dealership.
No, my father.
Your father and
My father
mother.
had a motorcycle business in 1915.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was born.
Could you imagine the bikes that were in that place?
And we had a little apartment behind the motorcycle shop, and that's where I was born, in Clifton,
Woo.
New Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Clifton.
Then when I was 16 years old, my brother says, I'm going to teach you how to ride a motorcycle today. And that was 1941. And I stamped my foot. I said, no, you're not, because I don't want to ride a motorcycle, and I'm not going to do it. So I've been riding ever since that day in 1941. 21.
You are amazing. That is so fantastic. Tell us what the name of that dealership was. Tell us the name of that dealership.
It was called Lexington Cycle Shop. And it was my maiden name was Tremonti. And my father was a hill climber. Yeah. And, well, you know, motorcycling was our life, you know. But like I said, I didn't want to ride a motorcycle. In 1941, not many women did.
You got addicted fast. You got addicted fast.
Well, I don't recall being that thrilled. I know I said no when he talked me into it, but later on, like a few years before my brother passed away, I thanked him. Because see, I was very quiet, very shy. I had my first date when I was 20 years old. I was shy.
That a girl.
And if it wasn't
That's because they knew your father owned a motorcycle shop and he'd come after them.
Yeah, you know, if it wasn't motorcycling that I got into motorcycling, I would have had a very boring life. I would have done nothing.
I don't think I believe that, but
Well,
still.
that's true.
How many books did you write?
Huh?
How many books have you written?
No, only one.
Yeah.
And everybody say, when's your next book coming out? And I say, never.
I know, because it took Chris.
Life for that one book.
It took Chris and Marilyn a lot of time to get you going on that, right? And they kept hurrying you.
Yeah.
But that's an amazing book, and anybody that wants to read it needs to get
Well,
up
I
in
wrote
all
it
the
myself.
bookstores.
Nobody helped me.
Yeah.
I wrote it myself because I wanted to write about my life. You know, other people when they write something for you, they embellish it. And I want everything in that book is true. You know.
From word to word. Oh, yeah. I have the book. I haven't gotten through it all, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have it. I think you did sign it.
Yeah.
You signed it at the beginning. I'll have you sign it at the end when I finish it. So the next time I see you, I'll have it finished.
Everyone that has read it enjoyed it, and a lot of people that are not motorcyclists have read it, and they're just as crazy about it.
How could they not?
And everybody, you know, when are you coming out with your next book? And then like I said, never.
We can't wait till you turn 100 and see you riding your bike across the country. We're excited. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you for your time. We love you.
Oh, I love you too.
She is amazing.
I just got to tell you something. Between the All Kids Bikes people and Gloria, what a freaking honor just to be in this industry. These people are so amazing, and Gloria just melts my heart every time I hear her talk. My goodness gracious, what a great interview, Gina.
Thank you. She's just so pure and so she's like, I don't do this for nobody except me.
I know.
She's so cool. I know that Carla and Colleen, thank you guys so much for watching. Big Andy, Jack, oh my God, Jack loves that. He absolutely loves her. He's always got a huge heart for her, and he always talks about it. And she loves you too, Jack. You know, she just, yeah. I mean, she's legendary, right? And she's such a neat lady. Talk about just down to earth. Lori was there, and Lori's daughter and grandson, Lori's grandson. So Gloria's great grandson. I mean, they were all in the house. It was so amazing. It was so much fun.
That's great. That's great. One thing we can't forget is we have to mention motorcycle missions as well.
That's what I meant, and I'm so sorry that it kind of skipped my tongue. Must have been the fish I ate earlier. But yeah, Motorcycle Missions and allkidsbike.org are two of Marilyn's favorite charities to attribute that whole event to. And, big hearts, big hearts. Everybody came in. That one guy was there that won it. And he's like he's like a Ferrari race car driver and NASCAR. And I mean, and he was bidding on our bike and he won it. I was just like, what? And then I had to go and interview him for one, sorry, because he didn't want any more than that. But yeah, it was big fun today. Big fun at Destination Daytona Pavilion. And, there's more big fun coming up in the rest of the show. So thank you all for listening and watching, and appreciate y'all taking just a few minutes out of your Motorcycle Monday to join us. We really appreciate that.
Yes, Jack. He joined us. How cool. Hi, Jack.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, Mr. Jack. Yeah. Big Andy.
Yeah,
thank
him
you guys,
and Diane.
Gloria, Carla.
Yeah. So who do we have up next, Gina? Do we have an ad break, or
we have up next? I think we're gonna run to a ad break. I gotta look on my phone because we are running to an ad break really quick. And then we've got John Crotts from JP Cycles, which we're set up all week. If you guys are in the Daytona area, please come on down to JP Cycles. I mean, they will do anything for you. You've got tire changes there. You got clockworks. You've got SNS Cycle. I mean, some of the best OEMs are out there. Got to get over to JP Cycles at Destination Daytona. And, Teddy Morris, we had him on a couple of weeks ago. He's just a effing hoot. Yes. He's got a bike for me ready for the women's ride on Wednesday. So we're really excited about that. But let's take a real quick break. Larry Coleman. Oh, Larry, we're missing you too, darn it. Missing Daytona and all the great friends. Larry, we've had so many great talks. And you know what I'm talking about with Morgan and Hot Shot Welding. We were set up at New Symrna, and all those guys were in our reach. And we just had such an amazing time with them. So, Larry, you're a big part of that. I know. So we're going to take a really quick break, 2 minutes. Stay tuned. Give it a like, give it a share, and tell all your friends, and keep joining in. We'll be right back after these messages.
The law we practice is personal injury law. Specifically, we represent injured bicyclists and injured motorcyclists. My partner and myself have been practicing for 27 years. We know as a firm how to work together.
Because we focus only on motorcycle crashes and bicycle crashes, we are used to not only the dynamics of how the crashes happen, but we're also used to dealing with the biases of the insurance adjusters that want to put the blame on our clients.
While some products fix problems, Andrews solves them. With nearly 50 years of passion, precision, and high performance, Andrews Products changes the world of motorsports. Engineered and manufactured in-house, Andrews excels by using aircraft steel, then machining to the closest industry tolerances. If you need powerful cams, gears, and transmissions for your ride that are proudly made in America, use Andrews Products. Contact AndrewsProducts.com or call our tech line Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 847-759-0190. How can you tell if somebody actually cares? Look at their actions. At Full Throttle Law, we are all about protecting riders. That means we don't just organize rides. We take action to keep riders safe. We have sponsored or created over 20 safety-focused events in the past year alone. Emergency response classes, first aid courses, riding seminars, track days, garage nights, and fundraisers for local independent charities like Biker Down. Any law firm can help you get a settlement if you get hurt. But we're already on the road with you, doing everything we can to make sure we all get home safe at the end of the ride. If you've been hurt in any kind of accident, tell your smartphone to call Full Throttle Law. We ride together.
We are back.
All right. We are back. So we're going to go right into this really cool, awesome interview that I did with John Crotts today, because John Crotts is just like the coolest dude ever in the world. And then he's also JP Cycles. So let's listen to this just for we've only got about 10 minutes left. So we're gonna kind of cut it short at the end of the interview because I want to do a lot of interview stuff because sometimes you don't know how the Wi-Fi is here. And when I'm listening back, it's really cut out. So sorry guys. We're gonna play John Crotts for about 9 minutes, cut him off, and we'll bring him back next week on Open Road Radio. So Penny can tell you more about what's going on in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Check this out.
Hi, I'm John Crotts, manager at JP Cycles in Destination Daytona.
Favorite person ever.
You're my favorite person.
You're my favorite human being.
Well, you bring the sunshine to Florida. when you
Oh
come down
my
here,
goodness. Well, we need you then to come up to Chicago more often.
No.
John, what a great event. What a great facility. Your office got a little bit less to be desired, but we'll talk about that later.
That's correct.
But wow, here we are, 2023, Daytona Bike Week. How do you do it?
I do it with amazing people surrounding me. I got a team that is second to none.
Well, your team is just so loyal to you just because you're such a great, I want to talk about that, just the dynamics of, leadership is so important. You've been here for
8 years.
8 years. So, but that was the 8th year of JP Cycles retail store here at Destination Daytona. But since that time, you had said that there had been a manager once every year.
Well, the store's 16 years old. I came in when the store was 8 years old, and I was the 8th manager to run the store 8 years ago.
You're like 24?
Pardon me?
You're like 24?
Yeah. It's my math is terrible, but they're going to keep me here. Hopefully they'll keep me here so we don't have to remember all the years.
Well, they would have to, because I think you're the glue that really keeps this whole place together, just because everybody I talk to, everybody just digs who you are and what you are to this place. You obviously have a lot of responsibility with that whole big event going outside these doors right here.
Well, I do. Again, I got a team that makes it happen. And anybody that's ever been to our events, it might just seem like it's just on constant replay, because we try not to, we already have the best vendors in the motorcycle industry, so it's not like every year we're having to start from scratch. We keep bringing the same people back.
How many do you have out there? What's the count?
On the lot, I have 19 vendors. In the store, about 4 more, which is a lot less than what we used to have.
Right, but we're not talking about 10 by 10 vendors. We're talking about 10 by 50, 20 by 60.
Oh yeah, they take up a lot of space. I think 7 or 8 years ago we would have 40 vendors on the lot.
Yeah.
And today we have 19 of the best. We have the leaders of the industry that support us on our lot. I've had a couple of YouTube influencers come in here and say, I love coming to your store because all my brands are in one spot.
Right. And I love being here because everybody says, I know where to find you. I mean, that's just recognition for us. It's recognition for you. And people like to go back to a place that they're comfortable with.
They do. And, and it's fun too, because we feel like even some of these customers we only see once, maybe twice a year, they'll come to both events. They come in and they'll seek us out. They look for us just to come up and say, hey, give you a hug,
right,
tell you how much we did
you
for
become
them.
Family with so many
It
people.
It is a big family.
Yeah.
Family with our customers, a family with our vendors and our brands. And then if you ever shop in the store, when it's not an event, just on any given day,
right,
you can see that it's a big family. We're probably a little dysfunctional,
like most families.
Yeah, exactly.
But I hear that you guys have a lot of fun here too.
Every day. If you can't have fun coming to work in this industry,
right,
you're in the wrong place.
I mean, you're spending 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yep.
You gotta make it.
Yep. And when you got people you can trust, people you can rely on. You never have to wonder if somebody's going to be there or not going to be there. But you know, and it's also when somebody's having something wrong with them, you know, something happening outside in their personal life, and they need to take care of that. Watch the team just step up. Not just say I'll cover your shifts, but you know, they'll be at your house. They'll go grab you something to eat. They'll take you home. They'll meet you at the hospital. You know, we've seen it happen. We're not a young group of guys in this store.
What's the life expectancy here?
Well, hopefully it's a lot longer than we would like to think it might be, because I need these guys.
We talked a little bit earlier. You have some gentlemen here that have been here longer than you have been, and are really the backbone to some of the customer service, the tech that so many people rely on at J&P Cycles.
Right. Well, you know, there's a lot of amazing Harley dealerships that service customers across the country, but it's not really a Harley dealership's responsibility to try to take care of bikes that were made 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Sure, right.
Car dealerships.
And you won't find many that do.
No. Yeah, but we have, my parts counter guys. These guys, they're master techs, they're professors that taught motorcycle mechanics. I mean, we have such a diversified group of experience that we can answer just about any question, and we try to find a solution for just about every problem.
If you're going to break down in Daytona with an antique bike, break down somewhere around Destination Daytona and JP Cycles.
Yeah. If we don't have it.
What a great guy he seems to be. That's a wonderful interview, Gina. So it looks like Gina might have dropped off. So I'm going to end this show.
One of my favorite people in the world.
Oh, there you are. You dropped off for a minute.
I think I did. I think my Wi-Fi is going a little crazy. But we'll bring John Crotts back on. One of my absolute favorite people in the world. I'm just such a cool cat.
Yes.
You know, one of the people everybody adores. You know, one of the people in the industry, Penny, that get really overlooked and are just the backbone of what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to meet him in person someday.
Oh, he can't wait to meet you. I told him all about you.
Oh,
so tell us a little bit about what is going on. We're going to switch gears really fast, guys, because I know we're running out in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for listening to us on Motorcycle Mondays. We appreciate it. Gina Woods out here in beautiful sunny Florida. Not now because it's dark now, but tomorrow's going to be another hot day out here for Daytona Bike Week 2023. But Penny's got some great stuff going on in Viva Las Vegas. Tell us what's going on, girl.
So I'm going to tell everybody one thing. If you're in Daytona, something you have to do tomorrow, and then I'll get on to the local stuff. But very quickly, the V-Twin Visionary Speed and Style Showcase is happening tomorrow at the Daytona International Speedway from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. They have anything from baggers to bobbers and choppers and customs. A lot of builders will be out there. Yeah. Can't wait. So yeah, you definitely got to go out to that show. And then we have here locally, this Saturday, March 11th, we have the Main Street Moto gear swap. Instead of doing a bike shop or a parts swap or something like that, there you go. We decided to do a gear swap. So if you're doing your spring cleaning,
Corey's right on it, man. Corey, you're right on it, baby.
I know he is. So if you want to bring some of your old gear out, you're cleaning out your closets for springtime, you want to get rid of your winter stuff, to get new stuff.
I like that. I like a gear swap.
Yeah, that
sounds like a little cooler than a swap meets. I like a gear swap. I'll trade you.
Absolutely. So that's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. this Saturday at Main Street Moto. So bring used helmets, jackets, boots, chaps, whatever you got, and helmets, but make sure they're legal. And
I love that. That's very cool.
Yeah, we're going to have a food truck, really good pizza, all kinds of stuff. And then Red Rock Harley Davidson is going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day early this Saturday on March 11th. They're going to have Irish beef and green beer, and that's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you guys are in the mood to celebrate St. Patrick's Day early, come down to Red Rock Harley
Everybody's
Davidson.
Irish on the Italians, the Iranian. Everybody's Irish on March 17th.
Chicago. I mean, St. Patrick's Day used to be one of my favorite things to celebrate when I lived back there.
Oh my God, Chicago, they do it like
the Green River.
Crazy. You know that, yeah. Do the River Green, and there's two. There's a South Side Parade and a North Side Parade. South Side Parade's a little spooky. Because they like really get after it. Like they are so up in it. It's crazy stuff. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us here on Open Road. We will play the rest of that interview, favorite people in the world, and the FXR from the Full Throttle Law. Thank you all for listening from 1400 K Shop in Viva Las Vegas, and from 1500 WCO in Chicago. Thank you everybody for listening. Having a great time here in sunny Florida for Daytona Bike Week. Come and visit us at Destination Daytona, JP Cycles, Andrews Products, and Open Road Radio. Hey guys, we will check you next week, same time.
Have a great week.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. Give it a like, give it a share. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you for tuning in to America's premier motorcycle talk show, Open Road Radio.
Hey, thanks for coming along. We hope you enjoyed the ride.